A message from the management. Eating and drinking while viewing these videos is not advised. Please be aware you do so at your own risk.
Hi guys, welcome back to Expose, and if I'm welcoming you back and you like it here, I'd love it if you stayed and subbed. It's comments time. Sylvia, she's not blonde, everything is dyed. Her natural colour is dark brown with a lot of silver. Skull Taylor, absolutely. I know. She was blonde when she was little though, when she wore her favourite yellow dress or whatever. Melanie, dressed up like a lemon meringue pie, torched on top and everything. I love lemon meringue pie. I know each and every one of us had a good laugh when she said she has a long torso. P.S. Best thumbnail yet. She just hands them to us. Skull Taylor, lol, she looks short, normal to me, no long torso at all. I don't know what she's going on about. She gets a thing in her head and that's it, you can't sway her from it. Melanie, I'm literally perplexed, stumped, confused by her mental immaturity. It's like watching and listening to a child. I think she got to 19 and then just stopped developing mentally and intellectually. I think you're right, but I'd say about 3. Bianca says you're spot on. I can. She alluded not that long ago that things that happen to you before 10 years old can really have an impact. I don't recall us discussing that. She's hinted around that something bad happened to her and then goes back to claiming it was a great childhood. I totally zonked out on that then, didn't I? And I missed it. I wonder what video that was. Gretchen, she does seem very immature, doesn't she though? If she has to keep running back to mummy and daddy and asking, should I do this, should I do that? Really? Carolina, she's selling her beat up shoes for $300 on her website. Oh, thank you, our beloved Lisa, for your grace that bestowed on us. Oh, go fuck yourself. I actually went and looked at her thing and I'm thinking about doing a Janice watch on her shop. I'll get the word out eventually. It's a joke. Brill, she cannot decorate to save her life. Has to have an interior decorator to pick out home goods items. She can't even put home good items together. She really is a lost soul. And don't those shops have displays? I know our home good type places have like little displays of things that go together. Even the complete dimwit could go in and say, right, if I get all that and put that in that room, it's going to look like that. It'll be great. She can't even do that much. I can says true. Elizabeth, so pleased the management has returned, so put my Snickers bars down. Lol. Oi, no, don't be putting them down, share them around. I want one. Cookie, that zombie shake over the jeans at the beginning had me rolling. What the hell was that? I don't know what was going on with that. I really don't. Elizabeth. Oh, Christine, I'm so sorry. Bless her little heart. That's so sad. Tears come to my mind. Hugs, my love. You did your best, Christine, and you have the biggest heart. Thanks for that, Elizabeth. She's in a foster home. Did I say that at the end of the video? She's been taken in by a foster family, so I'm sure she's being spoiled rotten. It's such a shame, though, isn't it? Poor little thing. I can. She's so full of shit. When she says her and Brooke went shopping out of town, like that was ever a regular thing. Oh, you mean that one time in Raleigh? Oh, I remember that, where it was supposed to be for Brooke's birthday and she ended up buying stuff for herself and having a fucking face on because they put on a little buffet or something for Brooke. I remember that. When you were in your heel shoe obsession and built shelves in your bedroom wall to showcase them, and Brooke's birthday took a back seat. She got little or nothing on that childhood trip. Come to think of it, same with all her kids, birthdays, proms, extracurricular activities, rarely if ever mentioned. In fact, she was laid up in her bed bragging her own mama was waiting on Brooke's 18th after getting cosmetic work done. Classic narc mommy. Remember how she always got B, the cheap stuff, and gave excuses saying B likes boho and likes thrift shops and doesn't do leather bags, but now she states B can use any of her designer bags. Such a pathological liar. And why can't everybody see it? Great job as per usual, Jules. Thank you. I'm also curious what Marnie's speaking engagement contained. What's really odd is how Marnie still sniffs up her hole, as you say, and plays the helpful friend, picking up Arrested Development Lysa's soda pop. Oh, she did allude to Lysa being abnormally introverted. They all stick together like glue to keep the consumerism cult moving along. I might say that Marnie will be done with her now, though, after that little fucking episode. Oh, I can't be bothered going to the thing. I'm going to go shopping. MJ, wow. I wonder how much money she spent. Believable that she spends what looks like a lot, but her kids don't seem to go to a good university. Investing on her wardrobe, but not her kids' future. Exactly. Brooke went nowhere. Will's going nowhere. I hope it, because she said he can do it online, so I hope he's with a good uni online. I really do. And I hope he gets himself a really cool job and moves the fuck away from that lot. Keep in touch with John, because he does stuff with John. John seems to interact with him more than she does. But yeah, I'd be gone. I wouldn't look back. I can. Someone said 70... Wow. 70,000. Oh, that can't be right. I believe. Yep, she's so obviously disgusting, as you state. So all her phony friend acquaintances support a greed monster. When was it 2024 when she stated these business friends don't like her, made a video about it? She's an exhausting fake, isn't she? She only has friends that have something for her. It has to have something to do with her. If there's nothing in it for her, myth. Elizabeth, yes, this is very sad. Isn't it though? I feel sorry for the kids. I really do. MJ, what? Oh, see, it's the same one again. Stupid YouTube. I can. Not discounting your point, Julie, but the mummies are on repeat with all their linking, in my opinion, and sold jewellery with that same Emerson place, if I'm not mistaken. I shop for myself and enjoy it, and I'm not compelled to line these greedy characters' pockets. How do they not notice Lysa's weird persona, and why do they enjoy spending time with her? They're in it for the money, and then take vacations and buy designer goods to show us their lavish lifestyle. I use lavish sarcastically because I'm not envious of them. No, none of us are. Oops, my bad. I meant to post this as a reply under Julie's post, but she will have heard you now. Bianca, is spaz derogatory? According to Google, it means clumsy or uncomfortable. In the UK, there used to be the Spastic Society, and then they actually stopped having a Spastic Society because it's spastic cerebral palsy. And then they changed it to scope, I think. Anyway, but spaz or spastic was used as a derogatory term for people that had special needs, or even if they just wanted to bully anyone. So it's not a word that's used in the UK, as well as retard or retarded. We don't use that either. So it was a shock to hear it coming out of her. But you still use retard in America, don't you? And you probably use spaz as well. But yeah, I find it offensive, but a lot of other people probably wouldn't. Elizabeth, yes, it is derogatory. There are people who suffer from spasticity. She's beyond vulgar. That's the thing, though. In America, they still use those horrible words, Elizabeth. I don't like it, but... Ada, I agree, it's disgusting, as she's being derogatory to people who have cerebral palsy. Not acceptable. Oh, I'm glad you're all agreeing with me. Thank you. I can. I will say that term was used as slang when I was growing up, not against those with a real disability. As Google states, the context she used it as doesn't stir my PC police, but we're talking about Lysa, who likes to push buttons. She's actually trying to explain away her bruises that elderly people get. I guess it's a condition that she's rather young for. Yeah, I don't know what it's called, but they're not because she hit her hand somewhere. Bianca, thank you. Lisa is in denial about everything. Lol. I can. Bless her heart in getting Mama that charm that looks nothing like a chow. What does a chow look like? I've never seen a chow. Let's have a look. I suppose it does a little bit. Bit like that one. They're cute with their ruffles. I bet they're a nightmare for leaving hair everywhere, though. Lisa is such a dutiful and Generous daughter, she has to weave those goofy stories in so her fanatics think she's thoughtful. She's got like 300,000 subs she doesn't need to fool, but the joke's on the naive public viewers. The thumbnail, Jules. It's good, isn't it? She's looking so manly body-wise there with her white tee and jeans, like a blonde Fonzie or Big Bird, trying to shorten her long guy crotch problem. TMIing the viewers to death, but I hear her views are down. Oh, shame. Sounds like she's realising her builder-grade home decorator is taking her for a ride. Neither impressed me. I don't know, why is she calling her an interior designer? She couldn't interior design a box. Joyce, when she said, let me get my phone so I can continue my timeline, I was like, oh, goody, please don't. We don't care. Matt, also, Lisa, leave Taylor the fuck alone. I know, what was she bringing her into it for? Elizabeth, completely agree with you, honey. Yes, Taylor is off limits. Joyce, link to Marnie's video speaking about her LTK experiences. I laughed out loud when she showed Lisa in the lobby. Lisa looked so uncomfortable, like a deer caught up in the headlights. I think I saw that one before, and she does look like a dope. But if anyone wants to watch it, the link's there. Lisa cannot describe an article of clothing without referencing Sex and the City or some actress or model. She is totally incapable of being original. I know. And she's trying to tell us what to wear. Oh, you could put it with a white t-shirt or a white tank or an oversized blazer or a moto jacket. Fuck off. Elizabeth, she's making her arms that for her Naomi Campbell vibe. What's with her clutching her crotch on her long torso? Oh, who knows? She's not a deep thinker. She has no heart. And I think she's beginning to crash as there's nothing left to shop. I don't know, scarves for around your neck. She hasn't bought any since right at the very beginning. She went on a scarf kick. She probably needs to buy more scarves by now. Pretty woman. She's deluded. I know. She's getting more boring every day. No taste whatsoever in clothes or shoes. Some of the things she buys reminds me of what my grandma would wear. I don't even think my gran'd wear that shite that she buys. What were them shoes supposed to be? They'll go straight on sale. Not to be disrespectful, but isn't her mama a little mature for dingle dangles on her bag? Shades of lardy. I like dingle dangles. Those sandals are ugly. I'm honestly in shock that a 74-year-old woman wastes money on the most awful clothes and shoes. I know, it's like she goes shopping blind and just buys any old tat. Thought the Fry boots were forever and forever ever? And now they're up for sale after never being worn. You couldn't make it up, could you? Maria's got your number. She probably bought a penthouse with all the commission she's made from you, Lisa, and the other narcissists in the drive. Yep. Joyce, even if Brooke does have trypophobia, is that what it is? Why would she send the item back? Brooke doesn't even live there, but she works there, doesn't she? And if she's putting it upstairs in her empire, Brooke could see it every day when she was steaming the clothes, so... But it's the first time she's ever actually done anything for Brooke, so I was a bit shocked by that. She wanted a reason to return it and use Brooke's trypophobia as an excuse. Trypophobia as an excuse. Maybe. Knowing Lisa, probably. I can. Right, Narc 101 only sees Brooke as an extension of herself to use for her own purposes. I think it's fine that Brooke really just doesn't like an object that's designed to be decorative. People thinking she needs mental health help over that, I don't get it. Who said she needs mental health help? I don't think anybody here said that, did they? Elizabeth, never seen so much rubbish in all my life. Tracy is really taking her for a ride. Why doesn't she buy a truck full of sand and pour it into the room, put a paddle pool beside it? Absolutely nuts. Yeah, and then somebody else said, I saw a comment as I was sorting things out, and somebody else said, why is she doing coastal? I thought she wanted to get away from that. And it's like, exactly. She always said, I don't want it coastal because I live here. How many people have a bronze mojo? Maybe I've lost it. Have you lost yours, Elizabeth? Maybe we all lost it. Maybe they've all gone off together, Lisa. Gretchen thinks you're funny. Jackie, I actually commented on her video about her saying spaz. It maybe doesn't have the same meaning there. Maybe not, Jackie. It's a horrible word and I wish it'd get that and retarded. I wish they'd just bin it, please. Elizabeth, why do Wheel and John have to go out to lunch? Because there's no food in the house. Can't Lisa cook something for them? That's the funniest thing you said in a long time. Lisa, cook for them. Poof. When they were having the thing, when the hurricane was coming, she says, "Oh, we'll be okay. We've got PB&J." Really? You're gonna live on peanut butter and jam sandwiches for? Yeah, right. Okay. I can. Oh, they're used to that. She'll cook eggs for herself and the boys ragu spaghetti. She made excuses years ago that Yorn doesn't like her creations. He's just a meat and broccoli guy, which she couldn't accomplish, apparently. I mean, how simple is it? Bit of salmon and some veg. No. Darklin. I like that. Her nails look stumpy. If my nails were that short, it would hurt. I don't like looking at her nails, Darklin. I was just thinking, what did that remind me of? Did anybody else here watch Dustin Hunter? And he used to do Halloween videos. Hello, Darklings. It was so funny. Skull Taylor. Why does she think she's a deep thinker? Has she ever read a real book? And the what the hell is a blow it out? Sounds like poop. Yeah, a few people said that. Bijou, 100%. Panda. A toddler has deeper thoughts. Blowout equals turtle heading shit fest. What the fuck? Skull Taylor. She needs to back away from the tan bed and the spray tans, doesn't she, though? And sitting out in the garden and going to the pool. What garden? Sitting outside her back door and going to the pool. Donna. Hello, Jules and everyone. I did a double take on the thumbnail. She looked like she was about to pee. Lol. Much love as always. My fibro was flaring, so I wasn't up to suffering through this one till Sunday morning. Don't you dare make your fibro worse listening to her. Sending you gentle hugs, Donna. I was yelling at the same time. When in the heck do you ever wear something a lot? Exactly. She doesn't. Liar. Oh my, look at those bony arms. Lisa, you are the picture of anorexia. Has anyone heard how Thingy's doing? Eugenia, she took bad in a TikTok live and she looked really unwell. I haven't heard about her since. I need to go and check on her. Why is all the boxes of her designer shoes look like boxes you would have come with a blouse or something? My shoes come in a rectangular box. Is this because I never buy designer brands? I don't know. I wouldn't know either, Donna. Maybe. Lena, she goes around town wearing those kind of clothes. She must be the laughing stock of Wilmington. Yup. Christine, having been in the fashion industry for many years before getting ill, we always knew that yellow looked best on blondes. Lisa has it in her tiny fashionista mind that it's quite the opposite. And I will say, much as I hate to say it, the colour looks good on her. It did actually. Long torso. Lisa needs to have a real mental breakdown. Forget the fashion breakdown. I'd bet any money there's great shopping in her town. Kelly from Oliver is beneath her now, isn't she? I'm wondering if Kelly's like sighed a huge sigh of relief that Lisa doesn't come in anymore. Or does she miss the money that she wasted in there? Because she could sell her anything, couldn't she? On the subject of YouTube putting up comments twice, it does this to me all the time. It looks like my comments have not been uploaded, so I press the arrow again and it pops up twice. Then I delete one of them. I've no idea why this happens. Being mostly housebound, I realise that my friends have been around for many, many years. If I feel lonely, I definitely won't be out buying them. So many mothers want their daughters to be inspired by a well-accomplished, well-educated woman of the world, not the TV stars of the world. How sad. I know. Even John used to tell Brooke she looked like Lana Del Rey. They all live in a fantasy land. Diane. She has zero art. She calls any cheap, cheesy thing she or her decorator hangs on a wall art. I know. She's no clue. They're prints. They're not art. Gretchen. Ha 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 ha. Lumpy like me. Somebody else said empty. I thought that was really clever. Melissa, lol, she recommends using a $79 handbag as a grocery bag at Trader Joe's. Just goes to show you she doesn't do the grocery shopping in her household. Exactly. I can. That bag is sort of cute, but 79, no. I know, it's a bit much for that, isn't it? Gretchen, haha, deep thinker, oh my god. Long torso. God, this is hysterical. Julia, I don't effing care what your dad does with these bagels. Can I just do that on repeat? I'm seriously stressed and needed that laugh. So thank you. If I may add, I've never watched a Lisa whatever D2, but I watch yours. I can't take all that fake. It's ruining our world, isn't it? I'm glad you enjoy my videos of her though. Thank you, Julia. Jill, she has to be the most materialistic woman out there. I find her embarrassing and stupid. Yep, you're in a club with all of us here. Mamacita, happy to see you, Jules. Thank you, honey. Melissa never fails to disappoint. She's always spoon-feeding us more and more evidence to support our conclusion that she's a condescending, mean, narcissistic twat. She surely is. Wendy, first we all heard about her being a Mac freelance makeup artist, laughing my arse off. Fuck off, was she ever working at Mac? Really? She never would have shut up about it if she worked there. Hannah, they would never hire her. Exactly. Like I said, when I started first on YouTube, wow, 2007, 2008, something like that, I was watching a load of girls that were so good at makeup because someone had told me that they were doing Smashbox. I could see Smashbox makeup on here and something else, and then I found collections, and Jed was like, oh dear. But then I started watching a load of people, and there was loads of girls that were really, really, really good at makeup, and they were desperate to work at Mac, and they had to jump through all sorts of hoops, and then they still didn't get the job. And she's saying they asked her to fuck off. She deliberately lies to get people's goat. Her fake and real subs don't notice. True, I can. Carolina, she touched her nose when saying that. Liar. Oh, did she? See, she gives herself away, doesn't she? Maltese, tales of the unexpected every time. Yeah, it makes me laugh too. But she does, and she... Every time I see her do that, that's all that came into my head, so I had to have that little clip. Donna, thanks, Jules. A comments video. Hooray! Fun time. I like doing the comments. Lisa, paying full price for designer brand shite, then selling it for half of what you spent does not equal a win-win financial decision. Exactly. And she overpaid for it, so even the half that she gets back, it still shouldn't be that expensive. Elizabeth, Jules and family. I honestly guess those luxury brand bags were made in China, and then the finishing bits, labels, etc. were added later. Yep, and they've come out and they've said it, and she's still buying it. She knows it now. It's been proven. It was a what's the word? Fibro. It was a thing that people thought it was real, but now it's been proven as real, and she's still buying designer bags. She's insane. Donna, Jules, you never fail to leave me laughing my ass off in the first few minutes of watching. Hugs and love to you. Thank you. Penelope, I so agree. I'm glad I make you all laugh. That's the whole point. Elizabeth, it is against the law here to take photographs of anyone without permission and can lead you to a jail sentence. I wish they'd jail her for that. It's wrong. It's like, it's bad enough her taking a picture for her own self to look back on and think, oh, I like that outfit. But then she puts it on a fucking YouTube for all the world to see. I can. Happy Sunday. Thank you. You're knocking them out, Jules. I do them when I'm well enough to do them, and then there's ages where I can't do any, so You need to space them out. I'm mixed about the post you read, as salespeople can be overly pushy and obnoxious. Think used car salesmen even. Lisa is just a victim and doesn't know how to say no. Yet she loves the experience. She has a real pattern of being confused. So the altar I go to, being confused. The altars I go to are never that pushy. I find it hard to believe Brooke was that pressured, but okay. Who knows? Actually, Lisa is pushy, obnoxious and manipulative with her sales shill. That's her hustle, and what's it all about for her? Exactly, she doesn't see that she's doing the same thing she was accusing them of. Girly Tang, glad you're back, Jules. Thank you very much. I've been offline, dealing with life. I hope you kicked life in the butt and that everything's okay with you now. But check back periodically to see if you'd posted. So I'm also wondering what prompted the office redecoration again so suddenly. Also, whatever happened with a existential crisis. I can't. My mouth's not working today. About travelling to New York alone and her entire clan being in an uproar over it. It seems she's in New York every other weekend now. Lol. Exactly. 1 minute she had to ask Mummy and Daddy. And now she's just going anyway. Whatever. Evidently, the cool girl chic cachet has finally worn thin and given rise, paradoxically, to the luxe boho era. She's a case for some intensive therapeutic care, and I don't mean the retail kind. Hugs to you, hugs back at you, Anne. It's true. She needs a head red. Julie, 100%. She's passive aggressive. I can. Oh my God, did you see the life coach course title on the members only video she just done? More delusion. Oh yeah. She's charging them a fortune for shite over there. Go and have a look. It's mad. Donna, please learn how to say no, I am not interested to a sales worker. I'm sure she could if she wanted to. She was just pretending. She likes to make out she's this delicate little flower. She's not. Elizabeth, Lisa is a great example of arrested development. Donna, Lisa, you left the age group of girl decades ago. Decades. And neither were the two saleswomen. It's not a compliment when you give everyone a migraine listening to you. I can. Absolutely 100% proof positive. We understand her game. She's such a manipulatively strong victim. Boo fucking who. And I'm sick of the passive-aggressive fucking Instagram posts. Carol, I second that. Don't remember her working a freelance job for Mac. We would have heard about it over and over. Exactly. Like her other jobs. And saying it was freelance. Maybe she thinks or knows it can never be tracked and verified. Haha. Weren't all of Mac's employees freelance, though? I think they worked on commission, didn't they? Don't quote me, though. Bumpies equals textured side for us grown-ups. I don't know, she's... The yuck doctor. What is it? A whoopee. Going nanite. Levanity. Facts. Yes, she is passive-aggressive. Julie, I wonder if Daddy, John, is paying for Brooke's rent now that Brooke is no longer working a real job. But she works for Lisa, doesn't she? Apparently she gets half of the money made from selling Lisa's clothes. James, 252 to 307.
Or I could do it live, and I did think about that, but my...
That's quiet. Oh, he's quiet, that's fine.
Editor said that we could work together. He would be waiting right there for me, and we could do it. So that's what we're going to do. But I will say that it's going to be all over the place because it's going to be a little bit of a combination of things.
When is it never not all over the place anyway? She could show all the crap you blow cash on within 5 minutes, but Lisa continues to babble for view time. Her viewers are stupid. Stop coming to New York. Everywhere you go is in major malls across America. Soho stores are for people on holiday and residents of the area. Enough already. It's not fair. She gets to go over there and walk around and we don't. 4:37 to 5.
Ship, like different things I've been thinking about. And I've told you this is Lisa D1 3.0. And I've been here on YouTube now for 16 years. And I think it's only natural to evolve and to hit points.
But you haven't, have you? You started off doing a Friday haul and you're still doing a Friday haul. 16 years of the same style video, a photo journey of what you ate, drank, shat, bought. Then we get to hear about your carnivore and see selfies of you. No evolving happening, baby cakes. Bo, Lisa, if you stop buying everything you see other people wearing or have, then maybe you won't have to return things you don't like. Now, there's a sentence. Whee! 8:46 to 8:54. That could be her new nickname. Brainbuster puzzle.
Just figured out how to do it this morning. John and I, it was like a Rubik's Cube. It was like a brain buster puzzle, but I just got it done right.
How? I don't understand. How is sliding two pieces of acrylic together a brain-busting puzzle? I don't get it. She's insane. Panda. She's holding it upside down. Hope it's working out for her. James. It's probably already in the landfill, yeah. Oh, John, this thing doesn't work. That just reminds me of Pretty Woman. Mine are broken. These are broken. 11:52 to 12:09.
That just takes a while to build the characters, kind of like White Lotus. That's one I think takes a while to build the characters. And another one was Breaking Bad. That was one I had to watch a long time. And Game of Thrones. I don't have a lot of patience. But
No shit,
anyway.
Sherlock. What does this have to do with her Friday haul as well as helping and supporting women? Exactly. Bugger all. 13:44 to 13:58.
I have learned a lesson. You cannot just throw it in your skincare bag. It has to sit upright or else it loses the pump air, the whole, whatever makes it pump out. And I've had to like undo it a couple of times. So if you have that.
How does she think the item is formulated and produced and thrown about in boxes and shipped all around the world and then put on shelves in stores? It was not upright from its birth. I think the lesson would be whether it's good or not good. It's not good because the package design sucks, then just say that. Nothing worse than spending money on products that you have to make accommodations for. No, but the thing is, she could just stand it on her sink like normal people would do, or on a shelf above their sink. They wouldn't be throwing it in a bag. Why is she throwing it in a bag in the first place? Fucking idiot. 9:41 to 9:53.
Something that she wants me to get, I end up loving it. And it will always, not always, I would say almost 65% of the time is something I would have never ordered or found, and I end up loving it. So this I'm going to put on.
It really is 100%, but she can't give credit where it's due. No. Wanda, if you hire a life coach and they tell you to pretend every day your life is a movie or a TV show, run. Why not just enjoy your everyday life? Why can't you be happy just going to the pool? Why do I have to pretend like I'm Elizabeth Taylor? She really is miserable with her life, isn't she? And these little obsessed followers of hers don't see it. Exactly. Robin, oh, she's so deep. I know. I've seen puddles deeper than her. Lourdes, happy to see you, Jules. Hope you're having a great day. Sending you hugs. Thank you, honey. Hope you're having a good day too. Carolina, yes, in the USA you can return anything. Open, used, dirty. The whole idea is that once you return, you'll come back and spend twice the money, at least. If it's a good policy, but people overuse it, especially those people like Lisa. Yeah, Lisa and Lardy. Lardy buys to return, to buy to return. That's all she ever does. Have I got hair on my arm or something? She really overuses that policy. Lourdes, Mac freelance makeup artist. I've heard it all now. That was a mic drop moment, wasn't it? Carolina, I'm pretty sure one day she'll tell us she was a professor at a community college. She has to respect her audience. Such a lie. Did anyone pull her on it in her comments? I didn't look. I might go and have a look. But then she deletes anything that's any good before I get to see it. Panda, she's obviously watching and reading the Gossip Bakery. I'd say so. When I was there, she'd say things that we'd said there. I bet she says, oh, I get up at 5:30 and I do my emails. No, she's there at 5:30 with her Diet Coke on the Gossip Bakery waiting to see what everyone's saying about her. Lourdes, that white dress does look like a Mormon dress. John was right. I know, it does. And it's like the poor man can't say anything, but she takes offence. Do you know what I mean? Matt, she is literally like a kid. Whatever the kid does, she has to copy. For fuck's sake, Lisa. Exactly. She's got no self. She hasn't grown. She doesn't know who she is. She doesn't know what she likes. She doesn't know what she can wear. Is she ever going to give up with them stupid long jeans that are dragging the ground? Why is she buying them? Who are they making them for? Have we got a load of giants walking around town that I haven't seen because I'm stuck in a house? Bo, I so agree with Katya's comment about Lisa and her excessive shopping, and probably why she said in the last video you did that she wants to talk more about how clothes make you feel. I can. She thinks about that coconut cake all of the time. Candy corn is her crack. I love coconut cake. I'd think about it all the time too, if I wasn't allowed to have the occasional piece of cake. Panda, she worked at Mac the same time she worked with Sarah Jessica Parker in Sex and the City. Did she have a mini stroke? I can. So cheap with her giveaway, which looks way better than those supposed crusty shades of hers that never launch. Why not throw in the lip liner? She's not generous but entitled, and that phony story doesn't sound sincere. More lies. Exactly. She's only doing a giveaway because there's something in it for her, that she's getting people to comment. Oh, just put a comment down below, because nobody bothers commenting anymore. See, that's the thing. I don't have to beg for comments because you lot want to comment. We engage with each other. We have a conversation. Her lot, all it is, oh, I love that dress, Lisa. Oh, your lips look amazing, Lisa. Oh, where do I buy this, Lisa? Bonnie, well said. Thank you, Bonnie. Coastal. Didn't she say she was... Ah, it was you I saw. Didn't she say when she was decorating in the beginning that she was over coastal because she grew up with it? Yes, she did. Lisa is a total conundrum. You never know what lie's going to come out of her. Vegan Calabash. I could not wait until you saw this video. Did I do good? Classy lady. Friends do not forget when you do not show up for them. Exactly. Big mistake on her part. Huge. For continued friendship. She doesn't know what friendship is. Jodie. The hat gives her the vibe of Raiders of the Lost Arse. Yeah, that's more like it. Panda, 56 Crosby Street, Soho, apartment for sale, 10.5 million. Oh, drop in the ocean, I'll have two. Seems like a deal, Lisa. Shouldn't miss this opportunity. Lisa, are you listening? It's only 10.5. I'm going to look that up. How many bedrooms? Oh, it's gone down, look. It's only 9 now. Go away. Where's the pictures? Why is there no pictures? Oh, wow. Oh, that's beautiful. Can you imagine living there? Right, there was a huge house for sale in the area of Wales that Jed and I want to go back to. And I said, can you imagine being in that? It's like, where are you? I don't know. I'm in the room that looks like it's this. The height of the ceilings and everything. That's not your normal New York apartment, is it? Wow. That's a headboard. Oh! My ensuite. There was a thing on Reddit and a lift. Great. I can't see that. Can I make it bigger? There was a... Oh, did they do some of that in there? The Devil Wears Prada. Huh. Oh, to have that type of money. Yeah, there was a thing on Reddit. It was... a shower. And there was this young girl showing this shower. And Jen said, it looks like a jet wash. And it's like, yeah, I want it. And that being said, our shower's been playing up this morning. I don't know what the hell's up with it. I think it's on its outs. I think we need a new one. But we haven't got the water pressure here because, oh, it's a whole big story. I'll not go into it, but yeah, I'd buy it. She's truly nuttier than squirrel shit. Jesus. What has a hazelnut in every bite? Squirrel shit. Julie, so now Lisa is also a full-blown liar. Mac wanted her to be a makeup artist. I know, can you imagine? But they were begging her. Bonnie, what I don't understand, Sephora is really good about giving samples. Wouldn't it make sense to try samples first? It would, wouldn't it? Interesting, when you work for Mac, you need to go to classes and you're very lucky if they would consider you for freelance. Exactly. They're really picky on who they have. MJ, 122. Working for Ulta. So she quit her job, did she? Just like Mama. So she quit because Brooke didn't like being pushy on customers, or did somebody tell Brooke off? At Ulta, workers aren't pushy. They always ask if you need help, and then depending on what your answer is, they either help or wait elsewhere in case you need them. Oh gosh. Oh Lisa, your greedy is showing.
Money thing, vibe.
Yeah, of course you do. I just love the whole money. What happened to the Christian Southern mama? Oh, she loves money. Money now. Wealth whispers, dear. Exactly. She didn't get that memo. Bonnie, I certainly don't need her to tell me how to live a dream. What a load of bullshit, isn't it though? MJ, 4116.
Fantasy, like a movie, like a book. That's what I want you to do with your everyday life. That's
What the fuck? Who makes their life like a fantasy, like a movie? I think someone that's not happy with their life. Sorry, Lisa, I'm good with my life in my 40s. Sorry, yours sucks at your age. Carolina, she had to cope somehow with John and the kids she never wanted. Exactly. It's sad because it's like, I've got everything she would fucking hate, but I'm still happy and laughing, and she's miserable. 5347.
wear it out in the city. I was going to do the unbuttoned bottom, the unbuttoned top, and wear it with flip-flops and a big bag.
Oh, nope. I think Lisa should stick to wearing jeans and blazers. She walks like Frankenstein stomping around in try-ons, doesn't she, though? I've said that before. I did a short and put it out there and said, her look is jeans, t-shirt, blazer. She looks good in that. She's comfortable in that. She likes wearing that. Stop buying clothes. 1449 to 1506.
Because I hate returns. And so I end up keeping a lot of stuff that I don't like, but that is something I'm going to work on, is returning. And she did tell me that...
Okay, this definitely is code language where she's looking to get the hell out of Wilmington. But on another note, if this is her so-called career and her job, why would she move to Wilmington in the first place if she does not have general retail stores in the nearby vicinity? So you know that she's using these New York City excuses just to go and blow money. I feel like she's trying to get herself acquainted and get her face shown in an affluent area. But people in Soho really don't care. They're all busy. No one's sitting around looking at people all day and taking weird pictures. That's the thing. She's like, oh, if you're having to go to the shop. Yeah, most people do. If you're doing this. Yeah, most people do. Oh, they were still working there. Yes, it's called their job. 1551 to 1601.
Was curious about too. And I saw this foundation. It's a new one. It's the Prisme Libre Glow Serum Foundation.
Prisme
and
Libre.
The color that I was...
Ladies and gentlemen, this is your beauty influencer. Isn't she great at her pronunciations? Yeah, we all need to copy her, don't we, James? Carolina, she will never wear those clothes. Nope, not in a million. Bonnie, I might have all this wrong, but I thought you made more than a certain amount besides your regular income in the US that you would need to pay extra taxes. I wonder if she has to pay taxes on the things she sells on her website. That's an idea. I don't know. See, if she sold them on eBay... What is that noise? If she had to sell them on eBay... If she sold them on eBay, she wouldn't have to. So, I don't know. Jersey, I like that black linen dress. Then I want to look at the price. I went to look at the price, rather. $350. That's insane. I'm sure you can find something similar. Type in what it is into Google and you'd be surprised what pops up. Suzanne, I need to find the video of how all these brands that she loves and thinks are exclusive are all made in factories in China. It literally shows the people making... I'm sure you mean making, not baking. Don't you love fucking spell check? Making them, sewing on the different labels. If I can find it again, Jules, I'll send it to your email. Yeah, I've actually watched a few of them where they're showing how it's made. You could put that under her nose. You could sit her in front of the telly for 10 minutes and make her watch it. She's still going to buy designer shit because she's got it in her head that that makes you look above. Deb, I love these comments. What a clever, witty community you have, Jules. We're a bunch of very clever, witty, funny gentlemen and women here. I love it. Blessings sent to you for better days, Victoria. Is your name Victoria? No, you're Deb. You're not allowed to be Victoria. Or are you in Victoria? You'll have to tell me. Right, is there anyone on the naughty step? Nope. And did anyone come in while I was doing the video? Yes. Joyce, the foundation that the girl talked her into getting isn't too dark. The girl was trying to match her face to the rest of her body. Exactly. Lisa looks like Frankenstein put her together with the body parts of different coloured corpses. The face of a white person and the body of a black person. He ran out of human parts, so he added barbecue chicken wings for the arms. If Lisa worked for Mac, we would never have heard the end of it. She'd start every video with, when I work for Mac. Exactly. Liar, liar, pants on fire. Right, we got to the end, and if you got here with me, thank you very much, and I will see you in the next one.